how you got into the industry and why ACG?
Yeah, so how did I get into the industry? So, yeah, good question. So, I've been trading maybe 8 to 10 years. So, passive investing, things for my pension, passively investing in crypto as well. Used to do a bit of penny stocks back in the day, and then, slowly moved over to day trading and Forex. The majority of my trading the last 8 to 6 years been my personal account, and then been into prop trading for the last 7 to 8 months.
And when you say personal account, what's that? Is that like with an IG or something like that, or is it
Oanda?
Okay,
yeah. Right. And obviously the account side is nothing like prop firms. I've had a few accounts, 30k, 50k, meaningful accounts, but nothing like you can leverage with prop firms.
And were you doing another job outside this?
I got my fingers in different pies, but I think that's the misconception with trading is, people, see all these gurus on social media, they've got all these 6 charts everywhere. Yeah. Trading is, if you want to become a trader, it's to create more freedom. You don't want to be stuck in front of the charts all day, every day. That's just not the reality of trading. If you're a profitable trader.
Yeah, and I'd say this series of interviews has made that quite apparent.
Okay.
The people who have been messing up, they just couldn't let go. And it's only when they've realised that they need to focus.
Yeah, exactly. And like everyone says in trade, less is more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So see, I just mentioned it to you earlier when we met. It's pretty much like the message you give on a lot of your little snippets that we see on social media, and it's the focus. You must, it's got that emphasis. Get the old trend lines out there. Do your first principles correctly.
Exactly.
There's no way around this, is there? It's like no one comes into this and starts throwing darts at a dartboard and surely expects to win.
Exactly. Yeah, you got to get all the foundational stuff correct. Risk management. Strategy. Real basic support and resistance. You got to get all those foundation bits kind of ironed out, and then kind of take the next step up. Start with a strategy, optimizing that strategy. But yeah, the biggest thing in trading, and again, probably most people say this, is just control your risk.
Yeah.
As long as you're controlling your risk, you're not going to go into any bad drawdowns. You're not going to, mentally fail as well. And that all boils down to, just managing your risk. 1 to 2% per trade, even less if you're on larger accounts. Yeah,
because you want to stay in the game. You worked hard to get those.
Yeah.
It sort of literally is accumulation, isn't it? Compounding. I don't know how many people have got to a qualified stage and then thrown the full bat at everything and made it out big. Because it seems to me like suicide time, isn't it? Surely,
exactly. And
when it's real money, you want to be incrementally making it a living, don't you?
100%. And I have my downfalls as well. I think, again, another misconception is people are profitable all the time, but that's just not really reality.
They feel if they're embarrassed to say they've had a losing trade, it's the alarm bells are ringing, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. So I've been trading with ACG a 400k account, or 200k accounts for the last 6 months, and I was smashing it. So
how can you just say, because someone else was talking about this earlier, that one of the reasons the only issue they've got with ACG is the 300 limit. So if you've got 200s, how do you get around the 300, 100?
Yeah, so I think I think the rule is it's got to be a different strategy. So you can't take the same trade. So I have 200k accounts, and I can't take.
Do you have distinct strategies within those then?
No. So the way I do it is I trade one account 1 week, and then just switch over to the next account.
So you're never concurrent.
Exactly, and that kind of aligns with my payouts, because one account, the payout will be on the Monday, then the week after the other account will be on the Monday after. So
these are good tips for people.
Definitely.